Hi, today we'll be using a magic trick to teach the Catechism to children. This is one trick that I used frequently to discuss the concept of purgatory. Purgatory is a place or state of purification. We believe that such a place exists, or such a state exists, because no one is good enough to stand before the face of God, and that anyone that wouldn't go to heaven would need to be forgiven of all their sins first. Imagine that these coins represent believers. Imagine that the latex is purgatory, and that the inside of the glass is heaven. Now one wonders, how is it that we enter heaven? How do we enter into the grace of God? Well, the way to do it is by first being purified. You ask, would you care for tell me which coin would you like? The quarter or the penny?
Quarter.
Quarter. We'll take the quarter and put it aside. Touch the penny, and magically, it disappears. It goes inside the plastic. And that is the way that the soul is purified and meets and comes into the presence of God. The way the trick is actually very, very easy to do. I think it's a very stunning trick, but it's very, very simple. All you do is get a magic marker, stand it on end on your table, take a penny, preferably a nice, bright, shiny one, face up, because it has more ridges on it, and rest on top of the magic marker. Take a sheet of latex. These can be gotten at a surgical supply store, a dental supply store. They're called dental dams. Dentists use them. If you can't get these, and they're not too expensive, you can use a latex glove. Just simply cut a square from it, or a latex rubber balloon, a normal party balloon. Grab the latex in your two hands. Stretch the center of it so that it's almost transparent. Rest it gently on the penny, thus grabbing it. Relax the latex, and you'll see that it looks as if the penny is resting on top of the latex. It's actually on this side, but nobody can tell. At this point, this is all done beforehand. Take the latex with the penny on top, with the penny hidden in it. I prefer to place it just off center so as to allay any suspicion. You take two rubber bands and stretch out the latex. Thus securing it to the glass. Take another quarter and rest it on top of the penny. I prefer to do this in front of people so they can hear the two coins clicking together. It gives the illusion that both coins are on the correct side of the latex, but as we know, the penny is actually already on the inside of the glass and the other side of the latex. You ask your volunteer which coin they'd like. If they ask for the quarter, and they usually, inevitably, ask for the quarter, you take the quarter aside and say, fine, we'll put this aside. If they ask for the penny, simply say, no problem, we'll take the quarter, we'll put it aside, and we'll use the penny. It's called magician's choice. That means no matter what the volunteer asks for, the magician gets his way. You ask the volunteer to touch the penny and to simply push it into the latex, and you'll see it's disappeared, fallen into the plastic, into the glass. At the end, when you finish the trick, simply take the rubber band and latex off and show the penny has actually come inside the glass.